Let's start with the first chapter of Emerging Technologies for Engineers or Emerging Technologies for Managers. We'll start with artificial intelligence. Now, when we talk about what artificial intelligence is, it's AI basically involves integrating intelligence into machines. Our aim, our purpose is to make machines think like human beings. They should have some experiences, learn from the environment, and make decisions as we humans make. Now, when we talk about artificial intelligence, these days we see artificial intelligence in autonomous vehicles. We have the self-driving cars, which has to make decisions on its own, when to apply brakes, when to start, what speed to go, where there's an obstruction has to change its path. So that's an example of artificial intelligence. Then we have in-game playing. These days, computers with artificial intelligence can play different games like chess. And in fact, the researchers at Google DeepMind have developed an AI that they call as SEMA, which can play 9 different video games. You also use artificial intelligence to solve complex mathematical problems and for proving some difficult theorems. Then it is used for creative arts. For example, you can easily convert text to images, text to videos, vice versa, like videos to text, analyzing images to convert it into text, summarizing documents, for writing stories, for everything, AI can be used. Apart from that, AI is also used in industries like healthcare. You must have seen in COVID where it was dangerous to send humans in infectious environment. Robots were sent to take care of patients in the ICU. Robots were sent to give the medicines to monitor the patient's health. Then we use drones to, supply medicines in remote areas, in hilly regions, desert areas where it was difficult or it would have taken long time to be there. In marketing, for target marketing, to analyze, to predict who are the potential customers, what discounts should be offered, or what incentives should be given. All these decisions can be taken by the AI tool. Then for traffic management, for smart management, AI can be used. For example, you can't have a fixed duration of traffic signals. For example, 2 minutes or every time, both the sides. You can take decisions smartly. If the traffic is heavy on one side, the traffic light could be there only for say 1 minute, and if the traffic in the other direction is less, the signal can be read for 2 minutes. So you have to make smart decisions, and for that, AI can be used. For personal virtual assistants, we all have been using, Alexa to give some commands to do our day-to-day tasks. You can even do voice search. All that's an example of personal virtual assistants that we are using in our daily life. Then robotics. You know that robots are now being used in industrial and manufacturing plants, for mining, for space exploration. Wherever human lives are in danger, robots are being used. Now, so AI is a scientific discipline that focuses on enabling machines to solve complex problems in a way that resemble human reasoning and behavior. AI machines have the ability to behave like human-like, think like humans, and make judgments. Some industry-specific applications, as we talked, healthcare, then finance, where to invest, how much to invest, depending upon your personal portfolio, recommendations can be given. Then in retail, just for one example, I would say in inventory management. So you don't need to have a lot of products in the warehouse. You can do smart ordering, where you see automatically this can be done whenever the stocks are getting low. uh, Automatically the bill can be generated and the invoice can be set up, and an email can be sent to the supplier. So in inventory management it can be used. Then even in godowns, in the warehouse, robots are used to pick up the item, to arrange the items, right? Then manufacturing, as we said, robots are being used for, suppose in an automatic setup where machines are being manufactured in real time, they are working, packaging, robots are being used. And robots are again an application of artificial intelligence. When we talk about characteristics and capabilities of AI, we have high speed processing. Uh, that, of course, means that computers can take very quick decisions much faster than we humans do. And they can, in fact, accurately take those decisions based upon that, analyzing the data, the past data they have, they can, and the past experiences, they can update their model and take decisions. Then, human interaction, we see that computers these days interact in a human language. For example, NLP, natural language processing. Um, the virtual assistant is an example here. We give commands to a machine in our own language. So that is an application of NLP, which is again a part of a subdomain of artificial intelligence. Then managing redundant to automate tasks, we are using artificial intelligence, prediction based on pattern recognition. For example, in banks, we are using artificial intelligence to identify fraudulent transactions, to predict. We have a loan detector, whether to give loan to a particular client or not based upon various factors. Then we can, in healthcare, it is used to analyze the patient's condition and then to predict whether the patient has disease X or not. So how it does, it just recognizes patterns, symptoms, and then makes a decision. Then data analysis and ingestion. So we all know, everywhere, computer, with the word computer, in fact, has come from the word computation. It all computes, it uses numerical data to analyze, to crunch that data, to analyze it, and then make useful decisions. If you talk about history of AI, it's not that artificial intelligence is a new term. It's been there from 1943, and since then there has been a remarkable improvement. If you see in this chart where we have written AI winter, now what is that? See, in between, some progress were made, and then there was some stagnancy when it was believed that artificial intelligence, we were not there were not major changes or improvements even after applying, even after investing so much of money. So countries like US, Japan, they slowed down in this period, and that period is called AI winter, when the investment in artificial intelligence was slowed down because not much hope was seen in that area. Now, why is it that we're talking about AI so much these days for last couple of years? The reason is data is the fuel of artificial intelligence application. Previously, we had the technology, but we didn't have much data on which our technology could be applied. We could take decisions, right? But now we have a lot of data. For example, if you see your mobile phone, your smartphones, every minute it is generating huge amount of data. Your location is being tracked, your WhatsApp messages are being stored somewhere. So we have a lot of data. And when we have data, analysis can be done, data models can be created, tested, and then applied for future use. If you see the future of AI, it's definitely promising. And you know that it is said that majority of the jobs in the near future would be in the field of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and that is the main reason why even non-computer science students are also being taught the applications of AI. Right, so we see that by 2030, it's not that much far. There will be the 36.6% of global market CHR would be in the field of artificial intelligence. Now, when we talk about types of artificial intelligence, basically, when we all are using artificial intelligence these days, we use smartwatches, we use voice to text, I mean, voice based search. And even when we type a WhatsApp message, it will always suggest you what next word you can use. You use Gmail and you see that automatically the emails are filtered and they are sent to the spam if it seems something scrupulous. And so we are all using artificial intelligence, but all these applications are basically a part of narrow AI. Narrow AI means one application, one artificial intelligence application is good at only one particular thing. Suppose even if a robot in industry is deployed, it will be it could do that manufacturing job well, but it cannot do other things. So in narrow AI, an AI application is good only at one particular thing, right? So that is narrow AI. Then, when we talk about general AI, that's a stream, that's a category of artificial intelligence application where the AI application will be good at multiple things and the machine would be as good as a human. We as humans are good at multiple things, but these days the artificial intelligence application is good only at one particular thing. It is not just good, but it's perfect. But it cannot do more than one thing. So when we talk about general AI, it means that the AI application will be good at multiple things and it will be at par with the humans. Of course, when we say super AI, that means superhuman capabilities. Its capabilities would be much beyond that of a human. So, as of now, we are in the domain of narrow AI, but very soon they say that we will reach the stage of general and maybe super AI. As of now, it exists only in science fiction movies, right? We can also categorize artificial intelligence as reactive machine, limited memory, theory of mind, and self-awareness. Reactive machines, as the name suggests, it just take instant reaction. It does not store past data. So you give a command, it executes that intelligently, right? It does not store any past data. When we talk about limited memory, as the name suggests, it has a memory but a very small one. So it cannot remember large things, but yes, small data from the past could be stored to take good decisions, better decisions next time. When we say theory of mind, it represents a more advanced form of AI that can understand and interpret human emotions, beliefs. So, when theory of mind, like our mind, it can understand emotions, beliefs, social interactions, aiming to interact with humans in a more natural and intuitive manner. Again, self awareness is the next step of theory of mind, and it is a hypothetical form of AI categorized by processing its own consciousness, like we humans have. We have consciousness, we are self-aware, and so these capabilities are also built into AI applications. But as of now, this is not, it is only hypothetical. It does not exist. When we talk about levels of AI, we have different levels like deterministic. In deterministic AI, we are just given some rules, and the application answers or operates only based upon the rules specified. Then we have learn, where it learns from the inputs and outputs from the past data. We make models, and the models make based upon the accuracy. Suppose the accuracy is 60%, so the model will next time learn from the past data. Now, self-learning is an application, is a level of AI where it dynamically learns from the environment. You don't even have to specify. For example, in robots, how to navigate in a room. You can, yeah, or you can take an example of a self-learning car. That is basically the next step. That is autonomous comes in level three, and then intelligent, where you have to make global optimized decisions. So these are different levels. Deterministic, you don't have to think at all. You are just given rules and you have to work accordingly. Learn it. You have to learn by your mistakes. Self-learning dynamically starts learning from the environment, even if you don't feed any rule. Autonomous has to make all the decision by itself. For example, the self-driving car. Then next comes the intelligence, where we will talk about global optimization or super AI. All that will come in the level 4. Now we have different artificial intelligence platforms. You must have heard Google AI. Then we have Tensor Processing Unit. We have from Microsoft, we have the Azure. Amazon has AWS, that is Amazon Web Services. Even Oracle has Oracle AI, IBM Watson, SAS, then NVIDIA GPU Cloud. So all these names you must be familiar. You must have heard these names. And these are nothing but different platforms. These are companies offering their artificial intelligence. Platform means basically an something a dashboard kind of things where you can run your applications, where you can build your applications, right? So all these companies are there to support your AI applications. Now let's before we end up with this chapter, let's see a small case study on agriculture, you must have heard that even people from IITs, they are quitting their jobs to come in. They have so many startups in the field of agriculture. They are using artificial intelligence. And how can this be used? For example, weather variability. They can predict what the weather is going to be in the next couple of days so that the farmers can take wise decisions. And soil quality assessment. See, they can analyze the quality of the sound to understand how much fertilizers have to be put, how much insecticides have to be sprayed, how much pesticides has to be used, how much water has to be spread, because all these are detrimental for the quality of the crops. Then for weed management, now, what is happening is drones are being sent to the fields. They are continuously capturing, taking the images of the field, and artificial intelligence applications are continuously analyzing those images to find out where particularly in the field there are weeds so that they can be taken out timely. You know that weeds compete with the crops for nutrients, for soil, water, everything. They are dependent on the soil and they compete with the crops. So weeds should be taken out timely. Even AI is used to detect the diseased plant. You know, when the disease spreads very fast. So even if one plant has a disease, if not taken out or if not cured timely, it will spread to other crops also, healthy crops also. So detecting all those things can be done using artificial intelligence. Then there are different AI startups in agriculture in India. Just three of them I mentioned here. For example, the FarmBot. It's an open source precision farming machine and software package that allows individuals to manage farming tasks. Then we have Fussle, an Indian startup employing affordable sensors and AI to deliver real time, actionable data to farmers. Just see if the farmers get the data timely, how good it would be them for them to take decisions. Then One Soil is an application that utilizes machine learning and computer vision to help farmers make better decisions by monitoring the crops. So this was all about the first chapter.